Hello and welcome back to the wonderful world of Boddle. I hope this finds you well. So we're going to be talking all about Yeetis today. Be sure to go ahead and make sure that you finish the event. And then also, if you have not finished the Boddle Pass, we have three and a half days left to do so, so make sure you are getting your dailies done as far as quests and also your weeklies. So for the Yeetis, they are one of my favorite types of pets. It might be my favorite type of pet. The Electrobot, if we get a more series of bots, that might supersede them, but for right now they are probably my favorite. And so we're gonna go ahead and show them off. Now I would rank them Aqua Yeeti to Electro Yeeti to Flora Yeeti to Pyro Yeeti exactly how they were. Pyro Yeeti I don't feel is highly effective. Just because I feel like Pyro Yeeti is the weakest of Yeetis doesn't mean that it is a bad pet. I just don't think the spells have the same caliber as these. For Aqua Yeeti, the Snowball is very effective for a match 5, very good match 5. It attack with 10% bonus damage and applies a 25% debuff to the target, so that it's going to take more damage because of that. And then Snowstorm is amazing, 20% damage for 10 snowballs randomly sent out. So it does 200% attack damage at the beginning. It does 200% attack damage if there's one player left as well. Fantastic AoE. For Electro Yeeti is a controller just like Electrobot. The amp up, really, if you're able to go ahead and get the connections for amp up, then you're going to be taking control of the match. Plus the bolts attack, plus hits a random opponent for 50% damage. These are both extremely good, and just a fantastic pet. The freeze when it's working is wonderful as well. For Flora Yeeti is a good green pet, a good Flora pet. Leaf Party attacks and heals for 12% of the match damage, which is good. I like this. Match 8 I never do because it's random heal, shield, or ability points, and I kind of feel like just having heal there would probably be more beneficial. So if I see Garden's Gift, I normally try to avoid it. Now Pyro Yeeti is my least favorite. I try to avoid him, but it doesn't mean that he's bad. So I have a lot of people target Pyro Yeeti, but Pyro Yeeti still has 2682 health, and the attack is still 160, so still a solid pet. But Smolder is the fire attack that adds 15% match damage as damage over time for 3 turns. So it just kind of slowly pulls away. And then Pyroblast deals 50% of match damage to all enemies, which is really good the first round. But any other round after that, as you start to lose guys, it becomes less and less effective. It gives 200% damage total because it's 50% for each opponent, but so the first, like if you have 4 opponents, it's 200% damage. If you have three opponents, it's 150% damage. If you have 2 opponents, it's 100% damage split between them. And then if you only have 1 opponent, it's only 50% damage. So it becomes less and less effective. So if you get it as soon as the match starts, use it. As the closer you get to finishing, usually finishing the character is what you want to do, finishing your opponent. So let's go ahead and get into this, and we're gonna do 2 different matches. I'll walk my way through it, talk my way through it, so you can go ahead and see how I'm approaching each match. And here we go. All right, let's see what we're up against here. Alright, so we have a Pyro Mush that is not fully upgraded. It's level 70, and so I think that's probably going to be the first one we target, although we do not have any Aqua Gems, so I think we're going to go ahead and start over here. And didn't quite finish him off, but that's okay. A little bit lower. Alright, that heal wasn't super strong. So let's see what we can do. Alright, so looks like Probably our best bet is Electro here. And let's do bolts. And then that's going to hit another one. So hopefully it hits... Yep, good. It hit who I wanted it to hit. Which sets us up to go ahead and use our Aqua Yeeti to hit right there. It doesn't look like we're going to really get... Good. I was hoping to target you. So Snowball should finish him off. Ooh, not quite. The defense held. Tricky. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and finish this guy off. I am going to just do a little bit of heal here for Leaf Party. Yeah, just because Pyro Yeeti, I feel their attacks aren't as good as the others, does not mean that Pyro Yeeti is weaker than the other Yeetis, which I think people tend to attack Pyro Yeeti when I play Pyro Yeeti, but I really don't think that... let's see if this works. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I don't feel like that's necessarily the best way to go about it. So for Pyroblast now, that is not going to be very effective because we only have 3 and I only need 1 more knocked off. So we're going to go ahead and do Smolder here. And then I still have another Pyro Yeeti attack, which should finish this off. Now, if the Flora Sweet hit targets my Pyro Yeeti, I don't think it's going to be strong enough. So, alright, so it's our turn again. This is our next Smolder, which is going to finish it off for us. Bam. So, four Yeetis is a very strong team still. And it's very good at controlling. The Yeetis are very good at controlling. So let's go ahead and get into one more PvP battle and just kind of show them off. And then we'll go ahead and, let's see, wrap this one up. If you are enjoying this series, let me know which sort of pets that you would like to see. I was planning on doing this when all of my pets were level 100, so you could really 5-star level 100, so that you could really see how they are. There's so much to do in game right now that focusing on the large XP to get all of the pets leveled up has been a little on the tricky side for me. All right, clumsy little corgi. Okay, so we have 3 different kitties on this, so this should be a relatively short battle for us. And this would actually be a good one if we had enough of the flame to go ahead and do that. But you can see that they do hit quite hard. We are going to try to do... I'll actually do that. And I think that that'll finish him off. Ooh, not quite. So close. Oh, but the flame got it. Haha, nice. Finally, damage over time did its trick. Alright, 6 minus 2 equals 2. That is not correct. And so now we're going to be moving on to the next one. You can see that we have, as far as Flora, we don't have a lot of Flora. So we're going to go ahead and do Electro Yeeti and see who it finishes off. So that was super close. And then it gets the other guy. All right, so we're in a little bit of a dangerous area here. But, okay, they both loaded, and then instead of going for the strong attack, they did their Pyro attack, which will finish them off eventually. And so, let's see. We have enough. All we need to do really is 3 here to finish off that kitty. There we go. And then we just have this little 95 dude. So they got one of them. They were able to get one of them because of the kitties. But we're pretty much done. And there we go. So those are 2 battles. Kitties, I kind of feel like if you have one kitty on your team, then that's really all that you want to have, because they're so easy to knock out. They do a lot of damage, but they also need to be protected. So yeah, I kind of have to think of how to protect your kitty if you are going to be using them. So I hope this helped, and I hope that showed off the power of the Yeetis and their ability to kind of control the battle and to make sure that you are in sort of in charge of what's happening. So really good pet, super solid pet, probably my favorite type other than the bot. And yeah, if you liked this, please be sure to hit that like button. Please go ahead and make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Take care. Keep on bottling on. We'll see you back here really soon. Be sure to finish up the bottle pass, guys. Have a good one all. Bye-bye.